Oh, but he's a Baratheon now, so it doesn't matter. This is a dead end. All right, so we are in a little bit of trouble because new king Aegon of the Iron Throne currently has in his dungeon my 3 kids. So, after some thought about all of this, and some like hardcore planning that really didn't involve too much, but was mainly just focused on, okay, how do we keep the Lannister line going? And Joffrey obviously isn't the best choice. I mean, he's grown up at this point. He's 18 years old, and these are his traits, and these are his stats. I don't think any of these are positive. Cruel, craven, proud, wroth, selfish. None of those are great. And so I'm fine with it completely if Joffrey stays in prison. And he actually already has a daughter. Really? And she's also imprisoned by King Aegon. And so we're gonna actually we're gonna give her some focus on thrift. But Marjorie is currently Lawliston is where they are. I wonder if she'll come to my court. No, okay. Yeah, because she doesn't really like me. Which I don't blame her. But the point that I was trying to make, the point that I'm trying to get to, is we really need Tommen to be our heir. I mean, that's the most important thing. If Tommen is our heir, then we actually have a really good chance of having somebody solid to whom to pass on the Lannister line. And he's definitely a Lannister. He is a bastard, but we can legitimize him. The problem is he's in prison right now by King Aegon. And so we really have to get him out. There's really not a way to make that happen, though, that's effective without plotting to do it. Oh, cool, 121 plot power. We'll take that. Let's auto-invite. We have 233 gold. And look at all these guys that can be paid off. Alright, so we will send her a gift of 15. We can do that. Send a gift of 34. We can do that. To Roland Craig Hall. Is there anybody else that gives us plus 10 or more? Justin Serrett. 32 gold. Damon Marbrand. 44. It's because all these guys are actually, like, they have names. Okay, here we go. Illyria. I bet she'll only want 15. Yeah, because she's just a common courtier. So is Galen. Dang, he wants 25. I'm, like, hardcore investing money into these plots. Okay, so that should be good enough for right now. And that should give us enough plot power to move forward. We just have to hope that Aegon doesn't, like, behead my children. Or if he does behead my children, he just beheads Joffrey. Which I know is a terrible thing to say as a mother. But, it is Joffrey, after all. So, I'm going to press forward on the time, and we'll see what ends up happening. Well, I just pressed play, and your bastard son, Joffrey Waters, has died. Now falls on you to decide whether to make the funeral big or special event. We're going to have a small funeral. He was hanged on the orders of King Aegon. Aegor Bittersteel. This is the Golden Company disbanding. Aegor Bittersteel, one of the great bastards of Aegon IV, was a founder of the Golden Company. He was one of Daemon Blackfire's most trusted men and took his sons into hiding across the narrow sea after the Blackfire's defeat. After struggling to rally support for the Blackfire exiles, the Golden Company was established to provide a haven for the exiled lords and knights of Westeros, to unite all the disparate Blackfire supporters. Ever since, they have struggled to put one of their own on the Iron Throne, whilst earning a reputation as one of the most formidable and reliable of the sellsword companies of the Free City. Now that mission is fulfilled, and the company can finally disband, having regained their honor and lands. So, cool. Now, what does that mean? Only Joffrey was there. I still can't ransom Tommen, but I can rescue him. And currently, yeah, all of these potential invites have been sent out. So, was looking, and I'm currently leading troops, although I don't want to be. I wonder if I can disband this unit. See, I don't want to do that because we might need those men, so let's march them over here. And once they enter Westerland territory, I can disband the unit without having to worry about anything right there. I think that's our only force that's currently in use. Okay. So, oh man. Uncle Sir Stafford Lannister. I can promise to arrange it. I can give it to him. Wow. It's customary to bestow castles upon your kinsmen. I do hate that that game mechanic. He's old. I wonder. I mean, I don't have any siblings myself. That would be like. I really don't care. Yeah, what do I care? I'm not gonna, I mean, Casimir's making me money. Why would I give that away to somebody? Okay. So, now that that has happened, as soon as we step out of there, we can disband that unit without having to worry about it. Why? Enemy presence in our homelands. Oh, those guys? That's fine. That's only a little bit. It's only a few troops that won't make it home. Really, the only reason I wanted to do that is because I really do feel like Cersei would be a little bit how do you say, mean? She would be a little bit crazy. She would be a little bit of a ridiculous person. So, I have Edric Storm in my dungeon, and he is Lord Paramount of the Stormlands because he's married matrilineally to Shireen, his cousin. Now, that's not as gross as what Cersei did, but it's still a little weird. But what's even weirder is Cersei going to visit the chambers of her former husband's bastard son. Yep. Give me those strong children. I just realized if you're really not familiar with Crusader Kings 2, that's a totally normal thing. That's not anything out of the ordinary. Also, since Kevin Lannister is my biggest threat, there's a faction to get him as Lord Paramount now, or give him the Westerlands. So I'm going to spy on him and see what comes up, because if I can create some kind of dissent between him and his people, that would be for the best. Also, if there's an opening to do anything negative, you know, kill him or something else, then I'll do it. I had forgotten about this aspect, and I don't know how, because it bugged me to no end as Aegon in the other playthrough. But King Aegon owes House Lannister some gold, and so it's time that the debt was paid. I can ask him to honor it, and I think the interest is usually about 250 gold, or I can increase his opinion of me, which is already 14, so very high for Cersei. by 10 for another 5 years. So, gold or opinion? Gold or opinion? Let's go gold. Good. Oh, it's 125. That's fine. And as a result, I'm actually going to give him a little bit back. Oh my god, 92 for 46. I mean, that's still a good, pretty good trade-off that actually increases his opinion more, and it's actually less gold. So let's do that, just to get on his good side. Yeah, I was just playing, and like Sansa Stark wants to kill me. What the heck? What the heck, Sansa? I married you to this fine Lannister young man as Tywin. It wasn't Cersei, but it was close. And you're pregnant, you see? I don't understand. Why? Why would you want to kill me? I want you to shut up. See, look, I feel like I'm gonna keep dealing with this as long as I have Castamere. And it upsets me, I'm not gonna lie. I have all of these Lannister people that keep asking for titles, but whatever. Go ahead, take it. I don't care. I really don't. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Really? Kevin Lannister is the true ruler of the Westerlands. No, I'm not going to do that. I will not be blackmailed. Uh-oh, Lysa Tully. Working it. Working it. Oh, what did she accuse me of? But Aegon's on my side. Of course he is. Yeah, see? I knew this would happen. Early this morning, a party of armed men arrived at the gate of Castle Rock. They came on the orders of King Aegon the Sixth to arrest me and take me to King's Landing for judgment. My own guard subdued these men, so they can't take me by force. But what shall I do now? I can flee and abdicate myself. I can submit peacefully. Or I can declare war. I mean, what the heck? This is not good. So, you know what I have to do? Like, just in case all of this crap happens, I have to legitimize Tommen. I have to. Oh, but he's a Baratheon now. So it doesn't matter. This is a dead end. There's no way that I can continue on with this. Give me 1 second. Okay, so that worked. We're able to get Tommen into House Lannister. I went in and I edited the save file. I feel like that would be more the process of Cersei legitimizing Tommen would make him Lannister because both of his parents are Lannisters, right? I feel like that's kind of the process. So, anyways, that's kind of where we're at with that. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I do know that if I'm not careful, I'm going to end up I'm going to end up dead. And so, let's see. I can submit myself peacefully and go into the dungeons, or I can flee. I'm gonna submit myself peacefully. I'm gonna choose to go into the dungeons. I'm gonna get called for trial. I'm gonna go through this kind of the right way. But what I definitely need to do is I need to start fighting this war here. And so we're gonna do that by raising up our personal levies right here. We're gonna raise up from House Case, Gold, sure. I'm just trying to get some good numbers that make it worth the trip. And that we can use to kind of avoid any issues with running into men. Oh yeah, House Pain for sure. Okay, House Pain's always been loyal. Good on them. And then Fang Tower's got to be loyal too, right? No, 100 and something men. But they gave us the mountain, so we can be okay with that. Okay, so right here is another 900 men. And what we should actually do is we should go ahead and march here. We should have all of our troops meet here in Sarsfield. So that we can begin to siege down Ashmark, Ashmark's leading. Lord Daemon of Ashmark is leading the attempt to get Kevin into holding the Westerlands. So there we go. All right, we're gonna start marching our men. I'm gonna press play and see what happens with the trial. All right, here it is. Princess Ariane Martell has used her attendance of a feast at King's Landing to present a petition for justice before King Aegon's court. She demanded justice for your supposed crimes against her, which Aegon agreed to. Now you sit in the dungeons of the Red Keep awaiting judgment. I'm clearly innocent, obviously. Alright, so, okay, I deserve better than to rot in this dank dungeon. Dank, for sure. I should ask King Aegon for accommodations suitable of my rank. Instead of making my request, I'm going to ask for mercy for my children, because I'm a good person. I'm Cersei. The King of the Iron Throne. In the name of the Father, I, King Aegon of House Targaryen, the sixth of my name, promise, pledge, and guarantee in the sight of the seven that I will be the protector and defender of the realm in all ways useful to it. However many, insofar as I am supported by divine assistance according to my knowledge and ability. Today, King Aegon VI was crowned by His Holiness the High Septon, and formally received the title of King of the Andals, the Rhoynar, and the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, Protector of the Realm. Long live King Aegon in 2 parallel universes. The man is quite infinite. Alright, are we going to run into any issues with men showing up? Doesn't look like it. We've got about 5k. Oh, actually almost 6k. Oh man, here they come. They have 6,000 men, and they're marching on us. Alright, I got to start setting up my my command here. So in the middle, we're going to have Forley Prester. On the wing, we're going to have Adam Marbrand and Gregor Clegane. Okay, I think that's a good mix. Let's reorganize our units. That dispersion's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm fine with how that turned out. Okay. We do have reinforcements coming up the Westerlands here. I don't have any organizers, so they're not going to move any faster. So we're just going to have to deal with it. But they should be able to get there by the time this army is attacking and reinforce us well enough in time to win, I would think. Alright, so this is going to happen on the 6th of January. If I flee to Goldshire, I get there on the 4th of January. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll go ahead and withdraw. We'll combine our forces. And then return the favor. Yeah, we'll march to Sarsfield. Alright, they're going to leave on the 13th. We'll arrive on the... Dang it, okay. So we're actually going to just march up to Ashford in hopes of dealing with this, sieging down the holdfast and dealing with it once and for all. And look, they're going to go fight a useless battle against some raiders. Okay, we're actually doing alright. I'm waiting on them to call me for trial. I'm also waiting on... Oh. I don't have any valid plots. Dang it, okay. So I lost my plot to rescue Tommen by getting arrested, I think. We'll deal with the siege of Greenmont going.